I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab.
Fucking RJ and his fucking habits, guys. Welcome to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with, right now, just Jared Lee. Normally it's with RJ. However, RJ is crying about his fucking vapes right now. My vape just died. Vaping is not good for you, ladies and gentlemen. Vaping it's a habit that should probably be broken. It's not as bad as smoking, but we don't know the long-term effects of it yet. Just like back in the day when smoking was okay because we didn't know that get lung cancer and emphysema and all kinds of other things. So, yeah. There is that. Anyway, so how's everybody doing this week? I know this motherfucker did not just actually go away. Such a fucking, I'm coming. This is what I'm dealing with, guys. This is what I'm dealing with right here. Unbelievable.
I'm sorry.
Unfucking believable.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. This is what we have to work with. This is what I have to work with.
I am terribly
no,
sorry.
I don't want to hear your fucking excuses or apologies.
It happened at the worst inopportune
You don't
time.
need that shit.
I don't.
You look like a fucking, I don't know, like a big-ass pacifier in your fucking mouth. I'm telling you, man. People who vape. No, he's wearing stupid stuff.
Anyway, hold on. Let me get. All right. Can we run back like the last 3.5 minutes or no?
No, we're in it now.
Did you introduce the show?
Yeah, I did.
The 264th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared Lee and RJ?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, guys. Sorry I don't know how to do anything correct, if ever. And
Or you could have just went without your fucking vape.
I could have, but it's the drinking part that's gonna.
What do you mean it's the drinking part? It's not a fucking cigarette.
I know, but it's nicotine. It's like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have habits that I cannot control to conform in order to do things.
At least it's not even about habits, man. It's a little bit of discipline. You could have fucking went without that shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to start like that. I apologize. But do you know what I'm not going to apologize for, Jared? This show and the holidays. I'm so glad that you are probably one of the most holiday-spirited people that I know. And since we are, approaching Christmas and the New Year, all right, here we go.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, dude, you love the holidays, right?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're probably the most holiday-ish person I
How?
know.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
I just know it in the core of my soul.
No.
All right. Or at least I think I do. But the holidays are here. Obviously, I know you hate the holidays. I know you hate Black Friday.
I hate the commercial. We've talked about this every year. I hate the commercialism of it.
Yeah.
It's not what it's supposed to be. I don't know.
And to your credit, I did see a very good friend of mine post something a few days ago on Facebook where it was very brief kind of paragraph where he said, hey, the holidays is important to all of us. He said, I have never been one to judge a person on who I like more or not, depending on if they give me a gift. He said, I'd rather just sit down, eat dinner, shoot the shit with you, and enjoy our time. He said, what's the point of having a gift? And then I thought of you. So I can't wait to give you your gift for Christmas. So
don't give me shit. I tell you this every fucking year.
I know you do, but I'm not going to listen to you.
Then it makes me obligated to get something.
You don't have to give me shit.
This is why I don't. That's the other thing. I don't think people. What the fuck, man? I don't think people should have to. I don't know. Feel like they have to give something all the time. Like I don't know. I just don't like the commercialism part of it because that's not what Christmas actually is about.
No, and you're right. At the end of the day, we are being consumed by corporate greed and, spending our hard-earned dollars. on meaningless, materialistic things just to appease our loved ones. Not that it doesn't happen year in and year out for the rest of time.
Well, and the other thing is people buy themselves shit all throughout the year. Like, why you got to have somebody else give you something?
Well, I guess it's the idea of I love you. I guess
that's not what that is. You can, again, just like Valentine's Day, you can do that any other time of the year.
I know, but if I had to narrow it down.
And then people always wonder why they're fucking broke after the holidays. It's because you fucking spent money that you didn't need to spend on a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I get it if you have kids, but why do you have to give them an entire fucking tree full of shit? Like, give them something that they really want and then call it a fucking day.
Yeah, so we're doing something in the shop this year, and this is the first, believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds, this is the first time in my life I've ever been a part of something like this. We are actually doing a Secret Santa at work. There's 25 people, like pretty much the whole shop involved. There's a list generator on Google where you can put everybody's name in. You draw your
Of course
person.
there is a list now. We used to just put it in a fucking hat.
Well, I understand that, and I'm all for the old school fashion hat ways. I mean, we could have done it that way, but it takes time, and, you know, we're obviously in production while we're doing this, so this is easier for everybody, I guess. And I guess the big part about it isn't so much who your Secret Santa is, but it allows you to create a wish list from Amazon. So this is really cool. We made a $40 limit. And then, you know, we have the Secret Santa in the shop, so I know who my person is. I know what I'm going to get them, and I'm kind of curious as to who my person is because I feel like I'm going to get a bag of shit. Because I feel like I'm going to get roasted.
What do you like better? Secret Santa, and I hate calling it white elephant. Call it just the elephant. Do you like that, or you like the elephant drink better?
Like, what do you mean? Like a...
See, Secret Santa is like you get somebody's name and you have to buy them a gift. White elephant is you buy a gift, everybody buys a gift, and then one person opens it up, and they can either switch out with somebody else's. They don't know what the other ones are. They can either switch out with somebody else's, or they can.
I got you. So I think I know what this
is.
is.
And then people can take it.
Yeah,
also
I know what this is, but I don't know if I called it white elephant. It sounds very.
I mean, that's all I've ever heard it called.
Yeah.
But we at Howard, obviously, we called it black elephant.
That's cool. I mean, that's fine. You know, my brother. It's all good. You know.
Okay. Whoa.
Here in the hood on the Mad Scientist Lab.
Okay. Relax.
Shout out to my buddy Jay Joseph, by the way. But regardless, what I was going to say is, so I just think it's kind of cool. You know, and then I started looking through some of the, I guess, suggested, the popular things within the age range and the price range. There's actually some pretty nifty stuff out there. But do you know what really struck me?
There's actually some pretty nifty stuff out there.
Do you know what really struck me, you dingus?
No, I'm not the dingus here.
Is that, we're coming for you, is that there are so many, like, little appliance things, like tiny things, that I was like, oh, this wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Like, I've never really looked at it.
What?
So there was something, and this is like the nerd side of me. Maybe you would like something like
What's
this.
up, chat, by the way?
I found, how they have cans of compressed air that you could obviously buy at Radio Shack. Well, Radio Shack's not a thing anymore, but Walmart or whatever, Best Buy.
So it's your age.
But
Circuit City.
So they have this. So, hey man, Circuit City was a shit, dude. But they have this rechargeable one that comes with different attachments, and I thought it would be cool for my TV, my consoles, and just like the little things in my room that I typically
a circle thing that has detachments.
It's just a can of air. It's a rechargeable can of air.
Oh, and it has attachments.
Yeah, just for like your keyboard, like little brushes, so you can get in. Just like little tiny things.
Sounds amazing.
And then I found this new power stand, right? Where it's basically like a surge protector, but it's a stand. But the cool thing is it has different USB ports in it too. USB-C, USB, whatever, Android. So I thought that was pretty nifty.
Sounds like some shit that'll just sit on somebody's desk.
Well, no, I was gonna swap out my current power strip with it, and that way I can utilize the phone charger ports for my phone, my vapes, and my various.
My vapes. Oh my god.
Well, you got to charge them.
So stupid.
It's dumb. I know. I get it. You don't have to tell me. How do you think I feel like when I walk in there? I'm like, hey, I'm here to just inhale some of whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, well, I don't know where it comes from. It could be anything in there.
Well, I'm not dead yet.
What does it say? Is it made in China or Pakistan?
It does say it is made. It probably actually says it on the box, but I couldn't tell you.
Probably says it on the box.
Probably does say it on the box. I would like to think as most manufactured packaging or whatever should, just a label.
You don't know what's in that shit. If it's China, you don't know what's in there. And they know what's going to the States.
Speaking of China, Big Trouble in Little China came out about 32 or 38 years ago, like 2 days ago. And I just wanted to reiterate that because that is a great, great film. Since you brought up China, it just popped in my head. Shout out to Kurt Russell. All right.
Yep, shout out to Pakistan as well.
Oh, yeah. Those guys are pretty cool.
Those guys are pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. What the fuck were you saying? I wanted to look that up to see where it is.
Oh, so Geek Bar Pulse. This is cool mint. Mint is like the only flavor I go with now, period. The other ones I just don't care for.
And what is it called?
It's called Geek Bar.
Wow.
I don't make the fucking names up. I'm like, hey, man, give me something that's going to last me like 3 weeks, and that's like $20. Like I just go in there. I don't go in there and be like, yeah, give me like $800 worth of shit. Fuck that, dude.
Why don't you just get one of those big ass brick ones that?
Oh, what, like a rig? No. I'm not that much of a douchebag. I tried that years ago.
Motherfuckers had their own fucking
dude. They
their
would put
shops and shit.
Yeah, they would put their like little Japanese cotton in there and all this stuff, dude.
Japanese cotton.
That's what it was called, Japanese cotton. Or that's
what's it called? Geek Bar.
Geek Bar. Geek Bar Pulse. Pulse.
Manufacturer.
Excuse me.
That was pretty gross.
No, I literally didn't mean to do that.
Guess where it's from?
Is it from China?
China.
Well, now that we all know that I'll outlive Jared.
No, motherfucker. They got your ass. And like Alana said, they probably have. They're probably like gathering information off of there.
Gather information off of these nuts.
Oh my God.
Not that I would want to do that. That would be weird, just being examined. But regardless, we're going to move forward.
You're supposed to get examined.
Well, you are supposed to by a doctor. I'm not talking about by the government. Like, if you're going to a doctor, that's okay. If you're being examined by the government.
Here, I want everybody to see what RJ's putting in his body.
No, stop. Please, don't.
Do I need to make it bigger?
No, you don't need to. You need to close this tab and pull up, just fucking reindeers and shit. It's Christmas. Almost.
Not Christmas.
Yeah, it's like a week and a half away. Let's see.
Well, I guess if you want to do the 12 days of Christmas, love gave to me.
Honestly, we should do the 12 days of the Mad Scientist Lab Christmas.
Okay, what is it? What are they going to be?
On the first day of Christmas, Jared Lee said to me,
oh, God.
I need a beaker.
That's horrible.
I don't know. I had to think of it immediately. I didn't have time to think.
I want to show everyone what RJ puts in his body shows butt plugs. That's funny.
Was that phobia?
No, it was Londa.
Oh, thanks, Londa. Shout out.
What up, Londa? What up, I said chat earlier, but I don't know if anybody caught it.
Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up? No, I don't. I do not put butt plugs in my butt. If that makes anybody feel any better. I don't know. Nobody's gonna believe me. And you should believe me, if anything. Like, there's no reason not to believe me, I guess. But with the holidays approaching, I am very excited. Do you know why? Because this is an opportunity.
You know what? If I was going to get you something, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just thought about something. If I was going to get you anything, I'd get you like a Thread Beast subscription.
A Thread Beast subscription?
Yeah, Thread Beast.
Thread Beast.
Yeah, like basically they send you different articles of clothing every month, and you because you need new clothes. Like, honestly, wearing fucking Steelers shit everywhere looks.
It's football season. The Steelers play tomorrow, 4:30 in Philadelphia, PA, where they haven't won in 60 years.
Good.
That's all right. Russell Wilson is 5-0 against the Eagles, so I don't know how to feel. What do I do? What do I do?
Stupid.
I'm coming for you.
It's so dumb.
It is silly, but I did put on this garment, this sacred garment that I would like to say, in order to get up. So I actually had to stop by work today for a little while, just for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And got online after I got home, played a little bit of COD. Gotta love some COD.
I'm just looking at the thing. It says Mad scientist added permitted term butt plugs.
Well, I mean, we're allowed to be adults here on the show, so if it's allowed, it's allowed. I can't argue with you with that. No, but I get home, I hop on the sticks for a little bit. I am 8 levels away from hitting my 10th prestige.
Oh my God, this fucking bullshit again.
Fat guy this year. I'm so proud of myself. I am like 7 prestiges higher than everybody else. But regardless, the whole point, to go back to my
You
my
farmed
quote,
it, but yeah, go ahead.
just as any intelligent person would. Not to say
Or
anything.
any grinder, sure. go
Yeah,
ahead.
any person.
Keep going, grinder.
With my logo here, my beautiful.
If
logo.
you were in the RP world, you'd be considered a grinder.
Well,
A grinder is somebody who basically just does all the little mechanical tasks just to fucking make money instead of RPing, actually doing role play. Because you would probably end up making more money by actual RPing with other people.
Well, the way I viewed it, and before I continue with my clothing and how I got to this point, is that I thought about it actually today when I was playing for a little while. I was like, Call of Duty is such a big game release every year. I have not hit a mastery level since I lived in Woodbridge and since me and you first started doing this show, believe it or not.
Well, again, fucking Call of Duty games haven't been like that great.
Yeah, no, and that's one of the reasons I was like, hey, I've really played a good amount. I've been great at all of them, so I don't really need. It's like when Greg came over. I've played with Greg a handful of times, and me and him went into one game, and I literally got like 60 kills and died 3 times. And I was like, I'm getting off. He's like, oh yeah, you don't have to play anymore. I don't have to. I don't. But I enjoy playing it because it's fun. It's cool racking up your experience and getting your medals and all.
It's not. You know what is cool? Playing The Last of Us 2 and getting the fucking Safecracker trophy.
Oh,
That's what's
all right,
cool.
all right. There we go.
Don't fuck around with me,
all
motherfucker.
right.
You want
I like
fucking
this.
you want to be a fucking achievement hunter? I'm an achievement hunter, bitch.
There we go. Say Safecracker Jared.
But I don't need to do every fucking one. And to be honest, with that game, you would have to. You'd have to play the game multiple times.
It probably takes a few playthroughs. There's probably like a difficulty one. There's probably one for, if I had to guess.
Yeah, bro, I'm already sick of these motherfuckers jumping out at me. Like that game has a lot of jump scares.
Oh, it does. It does. It does.
The first one wasn't.
The first one was more like dark and like
I
gritty.
know, but when I saw your face last time when I was talking about it, and I was saying, "Oh, this one doesn't seem as stressful," and you were looking at me like, "Oh, just wait, motherfucker."
Oh yeah, no, dude, trust me.
It's just fucking stressful as fuck.
When something that I've been waiting for comes out, and I won't say this year or even last year, but I would say around the 2018 era, we really got hit with some gems. We got God of War, we got Red Dead Redemption 2, we get The Last of Us Part 2. Those 3 and Sony exclusives, and I'm not going to deny that by any means. But when you get games
Not
like
anymore.
that, not anymore. But initially, this is somebody like a dork like me that's like, man, dude, I like.
But those
these
are good.
story-
But
yeah.
that's the thing. Those are all good games.
They're incredible.
It's not like some of the shit that's put out. Although the Game Awards, not to switch. Well, kind of. I'm still on games. But
That's cool. No worries.
the Game Awards was the other night, and I meant to send you. Somebody had taken all the actual categories and broke it down on a TikTok, and I was gonna send it to you, but then I was like, I don't even know if you read the other 2 that I sent them already. So like, fuck it, I didn't send it.
no,
But it showed all the games, and I will have to admit when I'm wrong. According to the world, Astrobot is a fucking sick ass game.
Do you know what's crazy? I've never watched any gameplay on that.
I haven't
it won
either.
Game of the Year.
It won Game of the Year. It won like 3 or 4 other awards. I think like newcomer or whatever.
Is it made by like a developer that's like just like?
No, I'm saying newcomer, like the new game. I
gotcha.
don't know who it is, but I already heard people comparing it to like this generation's like character. Like we had, like I grew up, I had Mario.
Oh, so like a new mascot, pretty much.
Yeah,
for representative for
like,
Sony.
And then they had like Crash Bandicoot, and then
You got Master Chief for Xbox, like Halo.
yeah,
pretty
so
much.
Just,
or
just-
Gears.
so just like a staple, and so they're saying Astrobot might be that
Is
for them.
it? Let me ask you this, because I'm willing to play it here while you pull it up. Is it a PS5 exclusive? I know it's Sony
I don't know.
exclusive.
I'm looking.
Yeah. So if it's on PS4, it is something I will definitely look into.
I'll probably check it out. If it gets Game of the Year, bro, over like Baldur's Gate, wasn't that this year?
No, that was last year.
That was last year. Okay, so yeah, because Baldur's Gate got it last year.
You know what's crazy? I still have that game installed and still haven't played it because they say it takes like 1,000 hours to beat it. Dude.
It's hard. I've seen gameplay on it.
Yeah, so like that's something I would really want to. If I do commit time to it, like that's all I'm gonna have to play. Like literally.
Oh, there's gonna be an Outlast film. He was telling you.
Oh, like an actual movie?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
what a film is.
Oh, well, films are movies. Movies are films. I agree. Astrobot. What does this game revolve around?
I don't know. We're gonna look it up,
Yeah.
RJ. That's why the internet is up.
Well, while we have the internet up and Jared looks up the super information, I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is that
Platforms, right?
Yeah, platforms. So PS5 game. So it looks like
PS5.
it looks like it's a PS5 exclusive, which no big deal, but
Developer is Team ASOBI.
never heard of them, dude.
Well,
Never.
I mean, I told you that. I think they got best newcomer. Let's see more awards. Game of the Year, best family game, best game direction, and best action adventure.
Action adventure.
So
game.
like I said, 4 awards at the Game Awards.
All right. Well, big shout out to Astrobot for just kind of coming out of nowhere. But see, that's the good thing about stuff like this is I'm sure
I got to check it out now. And I was actually considering buying. Like, do you think I need that fucking pro shit, or should I just get the fucking slim? For PS5.
So I know the slim version is fully digital, correct? And the pro is the one you can.
Oh yeah, I
insert
can
the-
only download.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't. When was the last time I fucking bought a seat?
So-
the last time I actually bought. Oh no,
I haven't bought a physical copy of a game. In a
It
long
wasn't
time
Red
either.
Dead. It was because when I bought my PS4, I got the Red Dead like box set, so it came with the game.
Yeah,
That's how I grew up, man. Like when you buy a fucking system,
yeah.
you buy,
It's got to come with the
with-
console killer
with-
or
no,
the system seller.
just a game. Like my first system was NES, because that's how old I am. And it came with Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt.
Ooh.
Was it? No, it was Mario 2 at the time, right? No, it was the first Mario.
Yeah, yeah.
It was Mario and Duck Hunt. And then it also came with the gun, the light gun,
Oh, the light gun, dude.
and
Best gaming
and
accessory ever.
and an extra controller. So, because I think at that time, even then, it only comes with one controller.
Yeah.
But it came with 2 controllers and a light gun. And the crazy part is, and I know this was like the 80s, but that shit was only $100.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to my mom about that about a week and a half ago. So I follow some old retro gaming pages, just for how I am about nostalgia and stuff. But I'm a big Dreamcast fan. I always think it's
Stop
one of
covering your face.
Am I covering my face?
Yeah, with your hand.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. I'm sorry.
Put your hand up.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Here, let me do this. Yeah.
That's why I always tell you to kind of move
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, but regardless, so the Sega Dreamcast is, in my opinion, one of the best consoles ever made. And when that came out, when it launched back in the day, it was $199.99.
But even that shows you the difference between the time, like as far as inflation goes.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, you got 2 controllers, a light gun, and 2 games for
Yeah, 2
$100.
games.
Dude,
Now,
that
it
is
was-
like,
now-
that's like $1,000
now-
nowadays. Dude.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it. Yeah, it's actually probably about.
Close to it. If you buy a $600 console.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead. Go.
In the games, they were slick about it. They didn't send out 2 cartridges. They put both games on the on the same card.
Yeah, that's right.
So because the fucking shit, if you ever opened up a Nintendo cartridge, it's like this big ass plastic thing, and the small. There wasn't much there. It was just like a little circuit board. It was easy even then to put multiple programs on it. If you think about it, that's how kind of a lot of people started getting into computers anyway, because it's the same shit, like putting dual operating systems on a computer. Like if I had a Mac, I could put I could partition it in technical terms. I could partition it so one part of the hard drive has Windows and the other part has Mac OS. you could technically do that on a PC too, but you can have Windows 95 on one operating system on the hard drive, and then you can have fucking Windows 11 depending on the shit. But
now let me ask you, since we're on the subject of the cartridge, and I know we were kind of vaguely maybe discussing this to a degree. I think you were talking about, I don't know, it was like something at your mom's job or something like the room where like the way technology is kind of advanced.
It was a computer lab.
Yeah,
where it was a community college in Richmond. Shout out to J. Sargent Reynolds. I'm pretty sure they're still around. But it was in the computer lab. I was a kid. She was only doing it because she got the GI Bill money.
All right.
So it was just extra money for her to go to class. She never even finished her associates. And it was in computer programming, which I remember being in class and seeing her drawing like flowcharts. Now you can do a flowchart. It's called Microsoft Visio. You can create fucking flowcharts and Londa probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. No, I'm not talking about. No, not 64. I said NES, the original Nintendo. But
yes, I had one.
But flowchart, like as a programmer, there's different shapes represent different things and different processes, and then you have a flowchart. This goes from it. So back then they had to draw this shit on graph paper with fucking rulers and all kinds of shit to do. And I used to see them like creating these programs, and I was talking about how I was playing on a floppy disk. This guy had a flight simulator, which for all intents and purposes, it could have been the early days of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I mean, I would like to think that's the birthplace of it.
Probably. I'm pretty sure.
There's no other way around it.
I'm pretty sure.
It makes the most sense.
And so I was playing the game. I told this story a while back. So I was playing the game, and my mom's doing her work and whatever, and this guy's like being nice enough to let me play the game while I'm like just to fuck around, because he saw me playing another game. Like I was playing football on like one of those old school digital.
Yeah. Oh, dude, those little. I know, dude. Those things.
Yeah. Hold on.
Let me
finish the story. And then so he was like, "Hey, you want to try this?" And it's something I'm working on. And I kind of remember him saying that. And then so he lets me play it, and he was like, "Oh, I have to go." And he starts taking the thing, the disc, like the actual floppy disk, which is the reason they call them floppy, out of it was one of the 10-inch ones, like this big. And he pulled it out, and I was like, "Wait, but the game?" He was like, "No, it'll still keep running in the RAM." Because games were so simple back then, it could just keep running on whatever memory the computer had.
And that was cool. The first time I experienced this, obviously I know there is a small age gap between us, but the first time I personally experienced
it. See, I told you, Lon knew what I was talking
about. Was when the PlayStation 2 came out. So when I used to go to my daycare center, when I was a kid, I used to go to daycare, take me to school when my parents would work. When the PS2 came out, the cool thing about being in daycare was...
Oh, yeah, the PS2 had the little fucking... the cases,
the
memory cards.
Yeah, they had the memory cards, but the cool thing that we, obviously we're experimenting as kids because we grew up with cartridges. This is the first disc-based console that we had in the daycare center. So it was a really big deal. We had it. Everybody got 15 minutes, take turns. We had a little stand for it with the controllers.
God damn, daycare. That's crazy to me. You said PS2 is when you were in daycare.
Well, dude, this was like my final years of daycare. This was when I was like 11.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
But still.
For me, it's wild because I'm talking about floppy disks.
Yeah, I know. You're out there fucking bruising your knee, hitting rocks.
Pretty much. Drinking water out of the fucking
stickball, and all that.
Well, we had baseball bats. We weren't. I'm not that fucking old.
All right.
Yeah, but we or wiffle ball. Yeah, we used to do all the shit. Bro, I was always outside.
Yeah. So, and I was too. Maybe not so much as Jared looks at the intangible that is.
Keep going.
Regardless. So, but I remember we had this motocross game for PS2. I can't remember the name of it.
I think I know. It was Moto X
or something of that nature.
I remember that game.
But I remember
it's a dope ass game.
We had a blast with it, dude. You could spin in the air.
Yeah, that was a dope ass game. That was like that's why I'm pretty sure it's Moto X because that was like the precursor for the snowboarding shit, or the snowboarding may have come before the dirt bike, but it's the same idea.
So somebody decided to take the, kids being silly, they open it up. Like, they open the disc tray in the middle of the game. The disc comes out, and everybody's freaking out. We're like, no. And the game's still going. It is still playing. Yeah, Moto X, dude.
Told you, bro. Fucking RJ always trying to act like he fucking knows more about gaming. He's more of a gamer than me.
I don't
bro,
say
I've been in the hood, bro.
I didn't say that. I'm from the hood, too.
I'm not talking about the hood. I'm talking about the gaming hood. I'm talking about the gaming hood. You know what I'm saying? Before all this bullshit. I remember, bro, I told you, I played Formula One, the original Formula One video game on Atari back in the day.
I'm not going to. Hey, let me ask you this. Since you're talking about racing, did you have one of those little steering wheel simulators?
It's literally when I fucking said what I said.
Yeah.
I thought about that thing.
Yeah, it had a little turn signal.
I
and all
didn't
that
have
stuff.
it, but I had a couple of friends who did. So if I would go over their house, I'd always be playing that shit.
I had one, and it was cool as shit.
Fucking privileged bitch.
First of all, and
those were expensive.
Were they? I wouldn't know because
I don't remember what the name of it was.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to call something like that.
Yes, yeah, and I.
Okay.
You can't say any of those.
Okay. We do this show all the time, faithfully, as we continue to progress forward through.
But you can keep talking.
Time and space.
Just be aware of what you're saying.
Richard is my name.
Oh my God, bro! Keep talking about what we were talking about.
So when you have those little racing simulators, here, type
I'm trying. Do you remember what it was called?
No, I don't. I just know what it looks like. I can hear it in my head. I can see it in my eye.
No, I can't remember it. Let's see. Racing simulator. Let's go 90s. No.
Here. Do this. Do
toy.
This.
Hold on.
All right.
Relax, bro.
All right.
Calm your nuts. There it is.
That is a version of the one that I had. I don't. What's that?
That's the one, bro.
That's the one.
That was the one that everybody fucking had. Hold on, let me pull it up so everybody can see. I am so hungry right now.
You want to order pizza?
I'm just gonna eat when I get home.
Yes, you're right. That is the one.
Yep. Everybody had this game,
dude,
except for me. But yeah, I used to fucking play the shit out of it. It was just simple. It was like a little light show behind the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's called Fun to Drive.
Fun to drive.
Fun to drive.
It definitely was fun to drive.
Yeah, dude. This is why I'm such a good driver. Is because
this is not near the same thing,
dude. This is why I am a good driver.
Where do you think what makes you think? What gives you the ability to say that you're a good driver?
I don't know, just confidence. I don't know, I just am.
That's not how driving works.
Driving
is physics.
All right, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Astrophysicist.
I'm not an astrophysicist, but I do enjoy astrophysics, yes.
I know that, and that's why I call you Mr. Astrophysicist, all right, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, but this was, and it had the little horn and everything. Come on, man, they don't make toys. This is a Christmas gift.
Londa, it is old school. This is from when me and RJ were kids.
Yeah, bro, I had this when I was probably like maybe 6, 7 years old, bro.
Yeah. And it was around when I was probably, I want to say I played it at somebody's house in like middle school.
So, but
maybe even before that.
I think we talk about it every year, but this right here, this is a toy. This is a Christmas gift that somebody's like, oh shit.
I would love to get,
yeah,
bro, I would have fucking killed for this shit. But I think I would have not have played it that long because I think I would have got bored after a while.
I mean, well, I think with any gift, the initial shock and reaction is always the fun part of it. I mean, isn't that the point of giving a gift?
Yeah, I guess.
But at the same time, I was talking to my mom earlier today, and I was like, what are the cool, like, what do you buy people nowadays? Like, I was talking about the thing at work, and it's like, do you buy stocking stuffers, gift cards? Like, I mean, do we do what you do? Do you just say, fuck it, and like, hey, we're going to eat, and we're going to be just angry, miserable men our whole life?
No, if I was hanging out with family, which I don't think is going to happen this year because they're all going to Atlanta.
Where the play is play.
I haven't been in Atlanta. Maybe it might be too short a notice now because the flight will be expensive. But yeah, I should have planned this earlier. Me and my mom going down to Atlanta. But anyway, yeah, like if it was something like that, I would give like small gifts. I remember one year because my aunt is into art. Like she would paint, and then, and I remember growing up, she used, like during the summer she would make us paint. We would do all kinds of. She used to make dresses, her own dresses and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
So one year we did like kind of a Secret Santa thing. And I think I got her, and I ended up getting her. It was at Ross. I just came across it, and it was one of those like wooden dummies where you can pose it and draw it.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what that is.
And I gave her that, and she was like, "Oh!" And I gave her a sketch pad and everything, and I'm pretty sure she used it, or at least had something to display, so people like they say, "Oh, this person's into art." You know what I'm saying? It's just that was like that. You know what I'm saying? That was something cool that I would have liked it. Just seeing somebody because they know, oh, this is my shit. So I don't know. I don't even know if I'm explaining myself right.
Well, I think you are explaining yourself just fine, Mr. Lee, if I can call you that.
Sure.
And I will. But I think when you get old, to kind of our age range, shopping for people is hard. We live in such a day and age where it's like, you're right, people do go out and buy shit for themselves every day. Somebody's probably buying something for themselves right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I want to buy right now.
Yeah.
With my work bonus.
So when we get down to the nitty gritty of the holidays, what does it really
When do we
mean?
get back to this though? I didn't know. We were talking about games.
We were. And I think it all boiled down to why I ended up wearing this jacket at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
So the reason I put this coat on is because I played my games, all right? And I was like, you know what? I actually have some time. I got caught up on some TV for the purpose of the show. And
what TV did you get caught up?
I am Silo, first and foremost. I know Star Wars does have a new animation on. I have not watched
animation.
Is it not? It's not animation?
No, this is an actual show.
I know there's a new Star Wars show, but I haven't
Called
seen it.
Skeleton Crew.
Yes, that.
I'm waiting till it's done before I watch it.
Okay, because I haven't taken the time to watch that yet. But Silo's
It's
kind
a
of
kids show. That's why I'm not pressed.
Okay,
to watch it.
I got you. But I've really been enjoying Silo. Season 2 has been.
But okay,
But
fine.
regardless, I put this coat on. All right, because I was like, you know what? I have some time. Obviously.
Why did you put the coat on?
I put the coat on because I went outside because it's cold out there, and I don't want to be cold when I go outside. So when I
Okay.
went outside, I decided to go buy a bottle of liquor for myself and for you if you wanted to partake.
So the first thing you thought about doing because it was cold outside was put a coat on and go buy liquor.
Well, that's not what
That's
I'm
how
saying.
you just said it.
I mean,
that's literally how he just said it.
I went to go buy liquor, but since it's cold outside, I had to put a coat on.
Oh no shit.
All right, so that sounds better than I went to go buy liquor. And
No,
I put
but
a
that's
coat
the
on.
reason you did it.
That is correct. It's cold outside. What the fuck? Like, what do you want me to do? Leave me alone.
Okay, so this whole fucking time, you built us up this fucking big thing about why you put this jacket on, and it was because you went to fucking buy liquor and it was cold.
Yeah, I was gone for like 25 minutes.
That's crazy.
It is.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Here's growth right here.
I'm gross.
Even though I still fucking drink beer. I pulled up to the ABC store the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a bottle, and I'm just going to fucking sip on it and chill in the house. And I pulled into the parking lot, and I stopped, and I was about to get out, and I'm like, no, don't go in there. Because I'm going to get the bottle, and the bottle's going to be fucking gone. And then I'll be like, what happened to this bottle I was supposed to be sipping on?
Well, that's one of the reasons. So what if according to Jared, Honey Jack is my favorite holiday.
See, yeah, Londa, this is how you know that American culture has been pushed throughout the world. Because Londa just said it exactly.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, RJ buying liquor with those gloves looks like something just like in the movies.
So it's cold outside.
It's not a lie.
The Sticky Bandits, baby.
The Sticky Bandits or fucking some old wino.
Okay, first of all,
or homeless person.
How do you think I felt walking in there? All right,
homeless.
No, one, it was cold. That's why I have them on. Okay, so
bro, get some with some fucking fingers and take them off like everybody else.
No, I am gonna wear these gloves for the rest of the time. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not gonna wear them on every show.
You know what?
I just happen to be wearing them.
I'm gonna
today.
say it. That's toxic masculinity right there.
What, these gloves?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Like I'm too lazy to fucking take them off, and I'm too lazy to fucking have fingers.
I do have fingers. So when I used to deliver pizzas, all right, hear me out. Listen, hear me out, folks. When I have
Thank you. The coldest part is your fucking fingers. That's why you wear gloves.
I understand that. Hear me out. Hear me. Please.
I'm just saying what Chat said.
It's all right, Chat. But Chat, have you ever been in the wintry blizzard? counting money with
This
your
ain't
fingers.
Bro, Londa is in the wintry blizzards of all
He's not
blizzards.
delivering pizzas and counting money. I really bought these.
You don't
gloves.
know what he's doing.
We don't actually. Now that we
And
think
it's
about
colder up there than it is here.
it. I'm sorry you're cold, dude. We're really sorry. 'Cause we don't like being cold. That's why I wear these gloves and this jacket. But I used to wear normal gloves like a normal person, right? But I could not count my fucking tip money or break change for a customer wearing them. It used to drive me crazy. So I was like,
So you're not in the pizza game anymore. Step your game up.
I know, but I have to type at a computer all day. So as long as my hands are warm, I'm not worried about my fingertips.
Oh, you're still using them for fucking your current job.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, I have a door.
Yeah, but
open all day.
don't do it on the fucking show. It looks tacky. Everybody said it.
I know what everybody. Do you know how many insults I get about these gloves? These are the DuPont Circle gloves. Oh, do you go out there and fight the gays with them?
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
well, then,
relax.
Do you go out there and shoot up methamphetamine?
Okay, relax with what you're saying.
Do you like to go out there with your brown paper bag? You know, like
Because I know what fucking mechanics say.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, they're the worst ones.
That's what I'm saying. Relax.
That's why I know for Christmas I'm getting a bag of shit.
Oh, you should get a bag of shit.
I probably should.
He said you like a Pokemon trainer.
I want to be the very best.
Gotta catch them all.
Hey, and I did in the earlier generation. And do you know what happened?
I told you about that game.
Oh my fucking! Do you know what? Oh, I think
You know what
talked,
you know what they did?
What they do?
They used all those people who were playing that game, Pokemon Go, to fucking create like this big geospatial map.
Okay.
And then they had another company that they were using that map for. So all the people who put money, basically people were paying them to create a new software that they're going to make billions off of.
Well, see, the thing is I'm a fan of Pokemon. I will say this. I am not a diehard.
And if you don't believe me, look it up.
Yeah. When it comes to Pokemon, obviously that goes way back to my youth when obviously it was surging. It still surges in this day and age, but I am not an advocate. I don't look into it anymore. Pokemon is fun. I'm a big fan, regardless. But when Pokemon Go came out, I was like, man, this is like a really cool idea. I liked it, but one, I wouldn't mind doing it like once or twice, like just to. I guess
motherfuckers were going. They were driving places.
Yeah, no, but it's cool, like because it does. If you're a fan of the series,
You did
I guess
all
it does,
their work for them.
Yeah, I guess it makes you feel like a real, Poke master, so to speak. But I did like the idea. I thought it was cool.
No, it was cool.
In concept.
I didn't realize that people were still playing it, and like 10 years later, motherfuckers. It turns out that they were fucking creating the data points for whatever fucking new thing they're having.
Well, when we go outside and there's UFOs over the house, Jared, we can thank Nintendo.
I don't know. Have you heard about that?
So it's funny you say that because I read briefly something last night about that, and
So
then
apparently it's
Can we
all,
look- can you
hold
type
on.
that in?
All
right, go ahead.
Apparently it's all over TikTok, and I don't know if anybody else has heard about this, but apparently in New Jersey, like I think it's northern New Jersey, there is a bunch of drones that nobody knows where they're coming from. Apparently they're like 6 feet long, like the size of an SUV, flying around New Jersey, and nobody knows where they're coming from.
Has anybody decided to like?
Is this what you heard?
Yeah,
Okay,
I heard that too.
But it's just all over TikTok, but it's like nowhere else.
Can we maybe pull this up possibly?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
So what do you think if we had to guess?
I don't know, RJ. You're gonna ask me a question. If I know as much as you know.
How do you guys feel about?
I've seen a lot of
drones?
videos from it though.
I know Tony Soprano would have something to say about this.
Well,
he didn't have the makings of a varsity athlete.
Well, somebody on TikTok already did a Sopranos version of all the drones. Oh no, they did of the guy the CEO offer.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
It was
I'm
like
glad
Luigi. They were like Luigi. They did the dude did a whole skit of all the characters.
Dude, oh my God. Here, so all right, so Jared has these drones that are apparently appearing in 6 feet in length or width, over New Jersey. And
I don't want to really show any. There's no video.
Well,
to show,
no videos, but I can see that clear one right there, that very top one up at the top leftist corner. that is a little wild, bro. I mean,
but apparently there's like one reporter was like, yeah, I saw like 50 of these in one night.
like a news reporter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. So something crazy going on, bro.
Yeah, but
Hey, we about to pop, lock, and drop it down here.
The Pentagon came out and they stated that that it's not military. We don't know what it is. So they don't even fucking know. Or at least if they do know, they're not telling us.
So let me ask
Which
you
means it's probably them.
that makes sense. I've seen the X-Files before. And what I was going to say is let me ask you this. If they aren't involved with it, coincidentally.
Well, there's another theory that Iran, and I saw the picture. It was like a sky satellite view of this. Iran has this stealth ship, which could be like an aircraft carrier type thing. So there's one theory going around saying, because in the one picture it's there, and then the next picture is not there. I don't know. I wasn't able to vet the source, so I don't know. But there's some theory that it could be like Iran and a stealth fucking drone aircraft carrier off the coast of whatever.
Yeah. So, but since you are obviously a lot more savvy in this,
I'm just seeing what TikTok has popped up.
Well, no, but this is more of a direct question because you are dude, you're military, dude. Like, so if put it this way, if it is Iran, right? Are we navigating airspace to like as
well?
US
That's why
for
they
protection.
Said that's
or
why
that kind of thing.
That's why I said the Pentagon said that it was not military. It was just a couple of days ago. The lady came out which, by the way, I don't know what her job is.
Do you know who my new favorite
let me look
person is?
Who?
Oh my God, her last name is Carter. She's a Republican. She's this most beautiful black woman I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, you're not talking about the chick from Texas?
I don't know if I don't know where
she's
a
from. Democrat.
No. The chick I'm talking. Oh, dude, what is her name, dude? She is fine as shit.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute. First of all,
I hate to be being all weird over here, but I saw a picture of her and I was like, marry me immediately. And then I had Dorito dust on my fucking fingers and I felt like a little man. Let's see, Pentagon press security.
No.
Oh, okay.
Secretary, motherfucker.
Oh, you're looking at that. Okay, gotcha.
No, it's just not her. Oh, here it is. Pretty sure this is her. Hold on. I want to get a picture. It went straight to the Department of Defense. Great.
You don't have access to this site. Incoming evidence. 5, 4. Oh. I feel like I can already see it from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a Pentagon, all right. All right.
The Pentagon, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, relax.
All right, let's stop being creepy old men for a second. Hopefully everybody's ready for the holidays. Are you guys out buying
Sabrina
gifts?
Singh, she's Pentagon press secretary.
Very attractive. She is super. Can you do me a small favor so I'm not losing my
AOC
mind?
is the other hot one too.
Can you type in, dude? Just type in Carter Republican, and I'm gonna find her. Like I just have to show you this woman. She's insanely beautiful.
I thought you were talking about the one she's a Democrat though.
No, this woman, it's her last name is Carter and then Republican. And this is not, by the way, any type of political views.
Oh no, this is a.
Oh, obviously it's going to show Jimmy. Look at now. I'm looking at old white man.
Hold on. Congress.
God damn, what
she's
was
a congresswoman.
I don't know, dude. I saw it for 30 seconds today.
I don't think she's a Republican, bro.
No, dude.
Who I'm talking about? Okay, here I know exactly who you're talking about.
Here, if you pull it up. Here, hold on, man. Fuck. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of this, but
no, I know who you're talking
about. No, it's not her. Damn, dude.
It is. It's Jasmine Crockett.
No. Her last name is Carter. I know
that.
Well, regardless, I'm not gonna do too much about it, but god damn, she was fine, dude.
But anyway, yeah.
When I find her, I'll say
Jasmine Crockett is hot as shit too. She's a Democrat from Texas.
She is very attractive. I agree.
For everybody, the one that's over here on the people.com image. I don't know who you're talking about. I never heard of her.
Oh man, dude, it's bothering me, dude. Was it Jasmine Carter? No.
No, her name is Jasmine Crockett.
No. It's something. No, her last name is Carter. I'll find it. I promise. But regardless, we're moving on. We're pushing through the potatoes. We're peeling the potatoes. We're eating the potatoes. We're mashing the potatoes, and we're frying them. All right here.
How are we mashing them and frying them?
Because we're separating them. And we're separating the potato one from the left.
Doesn't know how to cook. Erica Lee Carter?
No. This is super old. I could just tell.
I'm telling you, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know. I just gotta find it. I'll find it. I promise. No, but you can use your left side taters, your right side taters. You can fry the one. You can mash the other, and then you can have some mashed fried taters.
She's a representative from Erica Lee Carter.
No. This is a young person. She was obviously born in.
She was born in 80.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're thinking about Crockett, bro.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not.
All right, so you said she's a Republican. How do you know she's a Republican?
Just from the thing I saw. It's bothering the crap out of me, too, dude. Because I was like, oh,
Carter
shit.
Glass? Nope,
No,
that person's not alive.
Oh, no. They were born a long time ago,
P.
too.
Carter?
Maryland State Senate? Fuck, I don't know. I don't want you to have to keep, digging.
I know, but you don't know who you're talking about.
I do know who I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, it's Crockett.
It's not Crockett. I'm telling
you. It's not a fucking Carter. It was Jasmine Crockett. She's fucking hot. She's a Democrat from Texas, though. She's not a Republican.
She is hot. But no, I'm telling you, the person I saw was super smoking and banging, dude.
Okay, whatever.
But regardless, I will, what is the word?
Digress.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being, the other half of my intellect being. So, Silo, since we've been watching it,
I've been watching a whole lot of shit.
So other than Silo, what have you been watching?
Jackal, I told you, Jackal.
Yeah, Jackal.
Season finale was this week. What else? There was something else. The Landman with not Tommy Lee Jones. What's the other guy with the three names? Older guy.
Well, it's not Josh Brolin. I know that.
Older guy.
It's I don't know, Lee Harvey Oswald. I don't know.
Oh my God,
Jesus! I know. Sorry.
He was in Monsters Ball with Halle Berry.
Oh, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. He's the Landman. Basically, he represents an oil company. The show is one of those Taylor Schroeder, the guy who writes Yellowstone.
Okay.
And a bunch of other shows, because he also does The Lioness, which is another one you should be checking out, with Zoe Saldana. Who else is in there? Morgan Freeman, and Kim Basinger. So it's a fucking stacked fucking.
Kim Basinger is super slept on. She's an incredible actress.
Yeah, and she's got this surge. She's getting this surge. It used to be in Hollywood, there was no roles for older women.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Or at least older white women. But she's been she's on a surge right now. She's got this show and then some other show she's on, and I think a couple of movies are coming out too.
Yeah.
But anyway, Lioness is a dope show. Jackal is a dope show. And Silo are all the shows that I'm on right now.
And Silo, and just because it has been the show I have been watching, I haven't unfortunately seen the most recent episode, which is episode 5, I believe. I am 4 episodes deep. But I will say, as a fan of the first season, I'm really enjoying the second season so far.
Yeah, it's still the same type of tempo. They're doing, it's kind of a slow burn. I want to know what's happening, but I don't want to know what's happening.
Yeah, give me more,
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So I really am enjoying it. And to your credit, I know you said something about Common's acting, and we can all say something about Common's acting.
It's only sometimes.
Yeah,
not all the time.
It's not all the time, but so far from what I've seen from him, I've enjoyed it, and I'm just really.
It was the first couple episodes that I was like, I don't know, bro. Relax. And now it's maybe I'm just used to being back into the show because it's been fucking
like a year and a half or
yeah,
so, like
it was
since
a
the
long
first.
time.
Yeah, I mean, so
And there's supposed to be 5 seasons of this. So
all right, so we're gonna be watching this till you're 50, and then
Well,
I'm 42. Or
that's
43.
not a lie.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
that's
all
only
right.
5 years away.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Growing old with Jared. That should be the name of the podcast. But anyway, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. On the very next day,
I don't like getting older.
I don't like getting older either, dude. Do you know what was crazy? So, like, I did get up and I did go.
Although they say you're supposed to be happy about getting older, but I don't know.
Well, I think it is in two perceptions. Getting older, one, I think is a good thing. One, you're smarter, you're more knowledgeable. You know what you like to tolerate and don't tolerate, which I think is a big thing. And I think you finally kind of know or have an idea of what you want. The bad side about getting older, okay, just kind of like what I experienced today. Like, we're single men. You get up, the holidays are happening. It's like, oh, here, you buying a gift for? I was like, well, my cat.
I think that's the thing that I have the biggest part of, is like getting older, still being single.
Well, me too. I obviously know you're a few years older than I am, but I'm not like putting.
Say that one more time.
So me and Jared are actually both 102 each, which is 204. And if you multiply,
Anyway, get back to your fucking point.
So my point is that I get it, like 100% get it. Like you go out, Christmas is a week and a half away. You want to feel in the holiday spirit. They got music playing everywhere. They got candy canes up. My sister's upstairs painting, or not painting, but making gingerbread houses right now. I'm sorry that we don't have an additional one for us to make on the Mad Scientist Lab. But, when you get older, you're comfortable and you're okay with it. But when there are certain moments of the year, especially around the holidays, it's like, man, maybe it would be nice to just share something with somebody just a tad bit, or whatever the case may be. And that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's nobody's fault. I really think it's the world, dude. I think the world is sick, bro. I really do.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely...
the world is sick, bro.
There needs to be some...
I feel like Robert.
Well, there's going to be some healing.
Yeah.
All these earthquakes and volcanoes popping. It's about to be some heal. The earth is about to heal itself.
And I'm okay with that, because do you know something that I was actually thinking about you? No, not to be weird. It was maybe a week ago or so. Like I drive up to work, I actually get there on time. I'm always 10 minutes late. I don't care. I work down the road. And then I end up sitting in my car, and I end up being 10 minutes late anyway. But I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, damn, dude, I got to go in here. I got to deal with all this fucking nonsense again. I was like, I got to come to the same bullshit job every day, banging out with my coworkers who are wonderful guys. Shout out to those guys. And then
don't worry, they don't watch.
They may not watch all the time, but they definitely dip in few and far between. No, those guys are cool, dude.
Trust me, I know. I can tell by the numbers.
Well, and you know what's funny is I'm glad that I don't see that stuff, because I don't want to.
I mean, I wish I didn't want to, or I wish I didn't. I mean, I could just delete the app, but it's easier to post certain things with the app anyway.
I got you. But regardless, being single at this point in our lives is not a bad thing. But there are, the holidays and things like this. It's like, hey, man, you know what? Dude, love somebody for 10 minutes or whatever.
I think this is when my drinking starts to go up.
I want to tell you, you're not the only person. This is not just me.
A lot of people do.
It's the whole reason. But because the holidays really do, Thanksgiving, Christmas, obviously big here in the States, revolve around getting together, love, the whole,
that's not the reason I'm talking about.
No, but I also understand the reason that you're talking about it. So I get it. And I went out today. I was like, I don't need this bottle of honey Jack Daniels. But I was like, hey, it's the holidays. You're right. You do need something that's got a little bit of kick to it.
I don't know. Again.
Well, I love you if that makes you feel any better. Don't you
No,
guys
it's not
love
even
Jared?
About that. Oh, my God.
Do you guys love Jared?
Shut the fuck up.
I hope you do.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're right. Here we go.
They fucking suck.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. So let me ask you, since we're kind of in that subject, do you think you would be a more joyous person in the holidays if there was somebody to, I don't know, I guess buy things? I don't know to say.
No, because then I would have to fake it. I'm going to feel how I feel regardless. I just don't think we should be fucking putting. Like, I'm not going out and buying. Oh, I actually did think about it because I've been to Sam's Club a couple times in the last few months.
Oh, dude, Sam, and it's still going strong too. Shout out to
thanks,
Sam's Club.
Thanks.
Yeah, go ahead.
For cutting me off.
I'm sorry.
And they had these wreaths out front, and I'm like, should I get that? And I'm like, no, because I'm not gonna do none of the other shit. Because if I do that, then that means I gotta fucking put a tree up, and then I gotta do it. I don't want to do all that. Because then you gotta take the shit down.
Taking it down is the hard part. I do
no,
agree.
It's the hard part, and the fucking both are putting them up and taking it down. Because you gotta dig the tree out. You gotta fucking put it together if it's an artificial tree, or if you're going even worse, if you're going to buy a tree, then you gotta go to this fucking place where a bunch of other annoying ass families are at. You gotta pick a tree.
Their fucking Volkswagen, like
hey honey, put it on top of the roof and destroy it down. Like, shut up.
Come on, dude. I mean, I personally haven't bought a real Christmas tree in a long time.
Although they're the best, but they're also
it's work.
It might catch on fire. If you have a cat, especially a new cat, I remember when I lived in California, we had a tree up, and I had this new kitten. We got him like maybe a month before, and he was 8 weeks when we got him.
Oh, so doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
This motherfucker, we put the tree up, and he would just hang up inside the fucking tree. I'm like, hey, bro, you can't be up in there. I had to go in there, grab him out.
Hey, at least he was having a good time. Well, I will say with Lily, for those who don't know who Lily is, that is my cat. I came home from work the other night.
It was cool. Hold on. Sorry.
Sure. Go ahead.
It was cool living in Cali. It's very expensive. But I also lived there in the early 2000s, so it was a little more fun. That's when like Snoop was like really big at that time. Cause what was
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dude. The Pharrell, dude, that's a banger, bro.
So yeah, it took me a while to get used to living on the East Coast most of my life. It took me a while to get used to Cali, but once I got used to it, I loved it. But I'm also like, there was always people who were like always upset about where they were stationed at. Like because I got to deploy to Japan twice, just the way my term worked.
Okay.
I don't want to get into details of why we were just rotating amongst.
Well, I mean, it seems like
battalions or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like what needs to be done, right?
No, it's not. It's
okay. I got you.
Different thing. But anyway, yeah, there were people who hated being in Japan. I'm like, they would be like, oh, I hate it here. I'm like, the fuck do you mean? You come from the fucking Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Ain't shit there.
No, don't worry. I've been there too.
Why are you crying about nobody else that you know will ever have the opportunity coming from where you come from to go to this place for free? And you got a fucking problem with it? No, I never understood the mindset of when you go somewhere not taking full advantage of it. You know
I feel, even as a fan of anime and as a nerd, dude, I feel like Japan would be the ultimate just like Candyland for a dork like me when it comes to certain things.
Well, they didn't have back in the day.
No,
Nintendo Land and all.
Well, I got that. I'm not even talking about going to Nintendo Land,
but
I'm just talking about the culture and just how
I do remember going shopping. Oh yeah, the culture is different. It's way different. The car culture is different, but they also love American shit. But the whole world loves American shit. Like as much as they talk shit about us, they love our culture and they suck it up and pause. But it is what it is. But I forgot what I was saying about Japan.
Well, you're talking about the culture and how it's different and all that stuff.
Yeah, but there was something specific. I don't remember now. It's gone.
It's all right. It's gone. Goodbye. No, but I understand where you're coming from too when you say that. It's like, hey man, I'm just a regular old Joe Schmo that grew up in a regular neighborhood, went to school, now I have the opportunity to see the world at no cost, and you're over here mad that you're eating, this instead of mom's cooking or some shit like that or whatever.
Chow hall food is good.
Yeah,
Like the food in Japan and the chow hall was better than the food in 29 Palms. I'll tell you that.
I believe it, dude. Trust me.
Well, except for 3rd Battalion's chow hall, that shit was amazing. Oh man, I used to go.
Would you say you've ate better food outside of the country than America? And hold on. Before I go any further, I know your love of brisket. I know your love of Texas. I know you're just a passionate man of protein. But if you were to say like, hey, this food hits better,
I can't really say that because
it's obviously
in Japan, I ate. Well, I was still eating on a military base. There were some things that I would buy outside, like taco rice, which is an Okinawan thing, which was.
So what is that?
Okinawans had this idea of what American soldiers wanted, and they made this stuff called taco rice. And it's basically just a bed of rice, some ground meat, and tomato, and then cheese. But the spices and the way they make the rice is different. Cheese is regular, but man, it was. I keep meaning to make this shit here, like because there's a few online ones, but
it's called taco rice.
Yeah, we looked it up before on here.
No, that sounds dang, dude. But
it was so good. And then chicken yakisoba was my fucking either taco rice or chicken yakisoba.
What is chicken yakisoba, if you don't mind my asking?
Chicken noodles.
Chicken noodles? I should, dude. I mean,
it's like, and I think they put like teriyaki sauce in there.
Hey, dude, I'm cool with it.
Or is that chicken teriyaki? I think that's chicken teriyaki. But yakisoba is basically the noodle. It's basically chicken spaghetti, but it's just fried and.
That sounds good, dude.
You've never heard of chicken yakisoba?
No. Like I know some dishes, like I guess to a degree, if I had to guess. But
what dishes? You know sushi, bitch. That's it.
Well, duh. Come on, I'm not that dumb, Jared.
Well,
come on, we're live on the internet. Oh, that looks incredible.
Yeah,
that dude. Oh my God, can you say we can make this?
Yeah, it's just.
No, well, I'm gonna butcher the shit.
It's just Asian noodles and chopped up chicken, and then whatever else they put in there.
Oh, that looks.
Yeah, we can make that.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
But taco rice is the other. Hold on, let me look up taco.
Yeah, here, let's look up taco
rice.
This
this came from Okinawa. This is like an Okinawan thing.
So this is where it was,
because the American military was there.
Oh, I see that. Okay, so you got your rice, you got your meat. Like that first photo describes it perfectly how you did. You got your rice. You got your protein, you got your cheese and your tomatoes.
Well, the protein, it's like tomato-y. It's like spaghetti sauce, but not as much tomato.
I would assume the spices there are
the spices are different.
Yeah.
The
spices, are they?
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just different.
Oh, I like how they have them in an actual taco.
We used to get them in these plastic containers. It was like clear plastic containers, and they would put it, and it would be layered. Like they're making it look all special on here, but the way we got it, it'd be that late night after the fucking bar type shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Mama San, let me get some taco rice. And she fucking blah, blah, blah. Or yakisoba. And we just sit there and eat right after the fucking bar. And then the bar, it was right outside the gate. The bar we used to go to, I forgot the name of the bar. But I used to have a book of CDs, and they had a CD changer in there. And like they would let me fucking just go in there and DJ and shit. So
that's cool, dude.
All my boys from my unit and just random people from out in town just come in and we're just bumping fucking hip hop.
That's dope, dude.
It was, bro. Those were some good times. And then we drank this shit called Mojo Juice. It was some kind of fucking thing in this green bottle,
bro. That sounds deadly, bro.
That shit. It was the sugar content. The sugar content was high. And I don't even think you can even find this shit anywhere else.
Did it taste good?
I mean, it tasted like cough medicine, but it would get you fucked up, and it was cheap. It was like $3 a bottle.
A bottle?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it like a beer bottle or like a liquor bottle kind of thing?
It was like a liquor bottle.
Oh shit! All right,
but it was like fruit punch.
Now we're
that's
looking
not it. That's not it.
We're looking at like male enhancements and
that says mofo. I put mofo instead of mojo.
Mofo juice. That's the name of the show. Mofo juice.
No, it's not mofo juice.
Oh man, dude. Hold on. All right, so
It might not even. It might not even.
So
have
nothing
it
we're
on-
seeing here looks remotely close to what
No,
you had.
no. Now, see, like, so here it is. So, how to make a mojo drink? So basically, it's just a bunch of alcohol mixed together. I think
It's like, is it like a?
but they used to put it in these fucking green bottles. Man, I wish I could fucking find it. Anyway, so yeah, we would drink that, and it was like $3 or $4 a bottle. Yeah, you would have a fucking massive headache the next day, but
Hey man,
it got you fucked up. And I was in my fucking early 20s, so I didn't give a fuck.
dude, I'm telling you, your early 20s drinking and then going to work the next day, easy, dude.
I was. No,
Easy.
it was 19,
Easy.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Oh, bro, dude, I did it faithfully for years. Dude, I fucking went over to shout out to Tara.
You gotta
Clay.
remember, I was a Marine, or am a Marine.
Yeah,
we
and
drink.
I get it. I get it.
There's either there's two things, but no, it's three things. You either become a gym rat, alcoholic, or a Bible thumper when you go in the Marine Corps. Which one do you think I chose?
Well, Jared, I think you're all three. But regardless,
I'm not a Bible thumper at all.
No, you are the thumperest of the Bibles that
Hell
I've
no.
known. Where was I going? What was I saying a minute ago before you said something?
I don't know. I can barely keep track of my thoughts. You think I'm gonna keep track of yours?
Well, I mean, I just thought we were like playing off one kind of thing.
I mean, that's what a conversation is.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is
dude?
wrong
It's
with you?
Crazy, dude. How logic works on this show.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
I never thought about it like that, but it's or maybe I have, but I didn't think about it to that degree.
That's what podcasting is, bro.
I understand what podcasting is because we're very good at it, and to think that we're not good at it, I think I have reached a level of calmness in my life to where they're like, "Oh, you do a podcast? You're not going to do a good job," and I'm like, "Okay."
Who says that?
Nobody, but I put those ideas in my mind. So
And
that
first of all, and if they said that, fuck them, because where's theirs?
oh no, then they'd be in my trunk and they'd be tied up in my basement with the three other people that are over in the laundry room.
What the fuck does that have to do with the other thing?
Not too sure, but just bringing it up since we're on the
Alright.
subject. There's nobody tied up in my basement, by the way. The only person tied up is all of you.
Lies.
Nah, calm down. There's nobody down
I
there.
can see them right over there.
So all right. So I have a confession to make, and it's nothing crazy. I promise.
Yeah, I told y'all. There's
Yeah,
a guy
well,
tied up right. I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah,
he's
he's
got a
fine.
fucking ball gag in his mouth, and he kind of looks like the scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
It's not a good look. What were you saying?
So you're gonna make fun of me. I'm gonna get so roasted right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
please.
gonna.
Please.
I do this for the sake of at least my mind. So I was talking about the Secret Santa and all the things I was looking at on my wish list.
Mm-hmm.
But what they had that I thought was really cool, and I was like, I'm really probably gonna use this once or twice, but I'm gonna put it on here anyway. They had this really cool equipment set, this push-up bar set that came with multiple utensils for like $40, right? And I was like, oh.
First of all, $40 for a push-up set.
So
You got a push-up set right there.
Yeah. Hold on. No. The reason that it really intrigued me is it was the various other things that came with it, like the tension wraps and all this other shit. But anyway, I pick a couple things. I don't, I'm just like clicking shit. I don't know what to do.
Speaking of our wish list, it should come up in the link, and the link's in there. But anyway, we have an Amazon wish list for things we want for the show. One of them is fucking some greenery.
Yeah,
back
please.
there.
The holidays are around. You guys enjoy us. We enjoy you. Hook us up with some greenery.
And I'm gonna put some more stuff. Oh, I put cameras on there.
Ooh.
So maybe if you guys want to see us in better clarity, let us know and holla at us and get us those two Razer cameras that we need.
We need them now. Pronto.
We'll still use one of these for the wide angle, but
But what I was going to say is that I ended up putting it on my wish list, and then and then like 8 of my technicians come up to me. They're like, "Did you put this on your list?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was just clicking shit." And they're like, "You going to use it?" I was like, "Well, I barely use my bench." They're like, "Oh, you got a bench?" I was like, yeah. I was like, they were like, what kind of weights do you have? Yeah, they were asking me everything. I was like, I got a couple pounds on it, and they were like, oh, you sound like a little bitch, a couple pounds. And I was
Pretty
like,
much.
They were like, where are you gonna put this?
I should send them a picture. Let me get all your coworkers' numbers, and I'll create a group
man.
chat.
So
I'll create a group chat for all of us, so I can show them what you're working with.
So I thought about
and
it.
I remember when you bought this thing 2 or 3 years ago, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to use it," and I'm like, "Bro, you gonna need some more weight than that." And he's like, "Oh, I'll get some."
RJ Jack 2025. Anyway, so as these guys are fucking roasting me, I'm start thinking of your sorry ass, and
I'm not the sorry ass.
But I was like, well, you know what? I guess I do get a lot of heat for not using my bar enough, and I was like, but it's cool. And again, it was like the little other things that came with it that really kind of made me want it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe these guys are right. So I started clicking. I took it down. You know it. You guys are right. I'm not going to use it. So the next day I go into work, and then 8 people approach me. I saw you took your little push-up bar down. What, you little weak bitch? Like, oh, dude, the amount of shit.
Again, you still don't fucking use that one. So why would you use another one?
The idea, like, first of all, like, I am, like, flabbergasted that I'm a part of a Secret Santa. Like, I have to pick from a list of things. I don't know what to pick. Like, they have these really cool knives on there. They have cool cutting tables. I'm going to buy a cutting table, or I would want one. But, like, I'm just picking from, like, a very specific list. And then I learned that I can actually search for things. But it's a little too late for that, but it's okay.
So what you're saying is you already bought the gift.
I bought my gift for my guy,
Okay, so then why are we having this conversation?
I just wanted to make it clear that mama ain't raised no bitch, all right? That's all right, all right. Push up, push off,
He was a fat Faison liar.
So while Jared is here, I want to show you guys something really cool. This is science, right? I talked about this a month ago, and I know this is super random, but this is something I would like to show. So this is a...
Isn't it supposed to be red?
No, it's orange. This is the Duff beer can. It probably only looked red because of the tint on the old TVs. If I had to get.
Okay. I thought it was red.
No. So this is any Simpsons fan.
Duff beer.
Duff man.
Ooh, it looks red there too.
It does. Well, yeah, again, maybe
it's a different shade of red.
But regardless, my sister got this Duff beer can from the Simpsons world.
Duff beer.
Oh yeah. And she had it in her room maybe like a year or so, maybe
Tell
2.
The story.
So about a month ago, she calls me, and when she calls me, I obviously think something's wrong. She never calls me. She was like, "Oh my God, my Duff beer can exploded." I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I was just watching TV and it popped." And if you guys can see, like, just obviously that's where you open the can at and where the lid blew off.
Londa.
Am I getting roasted?
Yep.
That's okay. I just thought it was really cool to have like a scientific moment in the house. Not that we
move that coaster and put it there.
So we're gonna move this coaster out of the way, and we are introducing the official.
Oh God, just put it down.
Duff beer can to the
turn
Mad
it so that people. Oh, you want to see the Duff part?
Oh, well, it's on the other side too. That's,
okay.
there you go. That
want to
good.
see why? So people are like, why is that there? Because then they can see why. Okay, let go.
All right, I just want to make sure it's like
relax.
I'm doing you.
Doing me?
Yeah,
you're not doing me. Pause. By the way.
Well, no.
Pause.
Pause. Look at your little paws. Who's my little fuzzy wuzzy? So I talk to my cat.
Jesus Christ! It might be time to go.
It's never time to go. Why would we go?
Emotional damage.
So since we're on that subject, I want to talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart.
Every time you say that, it's always something stupid.
It's not stupid.
Probably wrestling. I yelled at somebody the other night for watching wrestling too much.
No. Well, first of all, you're a dick.
No, I'm not a dick. Like,
there's no such thing as watching too much wrestling.
What's being a dick is laying on my couch for fucking 24/7, and I never get a chance to use my fucking couch that I bought, and using it disrespectfully, that I feel disrespectfully, like it's yours. And it was a bunch of other things that piled on to why I blew up, but it's like I had enough.
Did you feel better?
Yes.
All right, don't do it again.
I do it all the time. But
That's a problem. Like,
there's rules.
Well, I believe-
You
I
signed
believe
up
the
for the rules. You don't follow them.
excuse me,
I
man,
give
yeah.
you a time. I give you a chance to see them in your own way. If you don't see them, and it gets to the point where I can't handle it anymore, then that's what happens. Just fucking do what you're supposed to do. Nobody fuck you. If you wear shoes in your house, which I do it here, but
Honestly, since we do have hardwood floors on the middle floor, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Me and you are pretty much the only people that come.
yeah, but
down
like
here.
where you live, like where your room is, and like including the bathroom, like you don't want to track shit from outside, especially in a smaller space. Like this is a much larger space, but
Yeah.
in a small space, you want to limit as much shit from outside as on the inside.
Of course,
Because you don't know what you stepped in on the outside. You don't know, like,
Yeah, what pile of grass you walk through.
depending on where you work, kitchens, you know what I'm saying? There's bathrooms. There's fucking all kinds of shit that you don't want to track that into your house. So, yeah, I blew up, but it is with it. Rules, without them, we'd live like animals. Exactly. Live with the animals. Well, guess what? Think about this, though. There was a time when the Italians, your people,
That's so cool.
and a lot of Europeans lived with their animals. It wasn't until, sir, the Moors came over from Africa, northern Africa, and said, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing? This is dirty. You don't live with the animals. Put the animals somewhere else, and they live amongst each other, and then we live as human beings, with each other, which means we're cleaner. They're going to do their thing because they're walking around in dirt all day. So why would you bring your shoes from outside, wherever you're working, into your house? This is all I'm saying.
Oh, all right. So
This is all I'm saying.
So
And then lie to a motherfucker and say, oh, I don't wear them, and then you fucking see them wearing them. That's all I'm saying.
well, as Jared is saying, as we're all,
If there's just certain things, if you were to live with me, that you have to, you kind of got to, there's no gray zone.
Are you a Nazi?
No, I did get called a neat freak. I was like, there's no way I'm a neat freak because I have fucking unfolded clean clothes on my bed. Like, if I was a neat freak.
No. Well, I think there's a difference between being a neat freak and just wanting to be, clean overall. When I think of a neat freak, I think of a germaphobe, to be honest with you. Like to a degree. Like I feel like
I am a germaphobe to an extent, but it's more everything as far as taking shoes off when you come in the house and you leave the shoes at the door.
Yeah, that's what that's the proper etiquette.
It's not so much proper etiquette. It's preventative maintenance.
Preventative maintenance. That's the name of this podcast. Preventative maintenance.
Okay, that's a good one.
There we go.
Yeah, because you start walking that shit, and then you start walking around barefooted on the shit after you've been walking around, and then you're carrying that into where you sleep and where you lay your head. Like, no, that's why the other thing, I want a dog, but not doing it right now. That's just too small of a space.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was still by myself, but I want a dog. But then I'm not gonna be one of those people that lets the dog lay on the bed. Like, no, motherfucker, you got your own bed. Go lay in your fucking bed. I'll lay in my bed. I get it. We'll cuddle somewhere else. I guess on the couch that I don't ever get to use. You know what I'm saying?
As we listen to Jared's dispositions of life here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, I want to make something very perfectly clear, since I'm speaking currently in this tone of voice, is that
Jesus, fucking dead silence. That what you doing?
No. Sorry. I just want to tell you that I love you.
Bro, that's not what you were gonna say.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Anyway,
I'm just saying. I love you.
okay, love you too.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Ah!
I've said
I know. I'm just
the fact that you know what, the fact that you forced it is manipulative.
I'm not a manipulative.
Yes, you just manipulate.
I didn't mean to, but you're smart enough to know my manipulations, so therefore you
Yeah.
shouldn't have fell for it. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe
We are still doing a show. So if I didn't say it, motherfuckers be like, well, Jared's an asshole, like they always already say. Just because I don't put up with your bullshit, I'm an asshole. Fine. I'll be an asshole.
I don't have a lot of bullshit.
I'm not talking about yours. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, in general? Well, I mean, put it this way. Maybe I'll be, maybe one day I'm going to be just like
That's
you.
a Duff energy drink.
Well,
That's why it blew up.
Well, yeah.
It's a chemical reaction.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's
I
what
thought it was a beer.
Well, I mean, it's based off of Duff beer, but yeah.
No, there's an actual Duff beer can. That's why I was like, it's not red.
Dude, the Duff beer cans are definitely orange, I'm telling you.
No, they're red.
Here, look it up. Here.
This fucking guy.
Dude, there's no way they would just make this orange for no reason.
They made it orange because it's energy drink, not a beer.
What? No, there's no way. I'm the
Bro,
the
I'm
biggest
marketing guy.
dude. Well, I'm also a Simpsons kind of mark to a degree. Duff beer. All right. Oh,
It looks red to me there, guy.
It does look reddish. So
Even the logo's red.
So it looks like they did the opposite with this.
Probably. But there's that's marketing. The colors, so you know the difference between. Oh, let me see if I can find the actual Duff beer. Duff.
Now that you're looking at this shit, I'm getting a Duff beer shirt. Fuck this.
Yeah, you can get all that shit.
Oh, here.
Bro, you've never been on the internet, have you?
Well, I am. I just look at just random things.
Total Wine, you can buy it apparently in Springfield.
No, well, here we go. Here,
You can buy Duff beer at Springfield.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hey,
That's funny.
hey, here. You see what we did there? For all those young people out there. Damn, dude. I could have sworn it was the tent on my TV, but I guess
it's always been a red. Even if, like, the guy's suit, his suit is
well,
red.
his cape and his hat is red.
Yeah.
So I'm a little perturbed by that, but that's okay. I'll take that one.
I'm perturbed at the fact that you didn't read the can.
Well, I was more so looking at, like, this was, like, obviously, like, a month or so ago. Like, I'm not, like, over here, like, oh, hey, this has carbonated water.
It says energy drink.
It does. But
it would say beer if it was beer.
I understand that, but when I think of Duff, I think of Duff beer. I don't think of Duff
course,
energy.
Of course not. But that's how they got your ass.
All right.
But that's why it blew up, because of whatever chemicals are in there.
Which is fine, but damn, that bothers me. I know Jay Joseph is somewhere disappointed in me. He is. Because me and him are like the biggest Simpsons reference nerds of all time.
That's because y'all have nothing else to do with your lives.
Possibly. But we know them, we like them, we enjoy them.
Episode 88 right now or some shit.
It doesn't I don't care. My point is
You haven't even watched it.
I watched the old ones pretty often.
Bro, I said this before. My ex, when I was in Cali, she loved that shit. And I watched every fucking. She had like the first 3 seasons on DVD, and I was just like, I got it. I'm tired. And then her kids loved it, and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
No, dude, I'm a big Simpsons fan. It's probably my favorite cartoon of all time.
I was a fan when I was a kid.
Yeah, of course,
but
now
I don't care anymore.
Well, I don't watch the newer episodes, but I'm not going to take away from what I think the Simpsons did for me as a person. Like,
what did it do for you as a person?
It taught me. What do you mean? It teaches you satire. It teaches you humor. It teaches you.
It didn't teach you shit.
It did. I'm smart because of it.
You're not smart. Okay, that's satire and humor, which is satire. Or no, satire and intelligence are 2 different things.
Maybe.
There's a lot of intelligent people who are smart, or who are funny, but just because you watch The Simpsons doesn't mean you learned anything from, because you're not funny.
It's okay. I am funny. It's all right.
That was cruel. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I don't like you anyway. It doesn't matter. We're so far into this, we're going to the grave, and it's terrible. But when you think of the grave, that's 6 feet down,
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
don't disrespect Eddie Murphy. And something that I do want to watch.
A new one that I was going to add. Fuck. What was it?
Did you did you watch the Jamie Foxx?
Succulent Chinese dinner. Did you read that? Did you watch that one that I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember that, or was that the first time? Okay.
Don't worry. There are brief periods of time where I will take the time out of my day. I was like, all right, I don't engage with Jared enough.
Okay, I don't even know who that guy is.
I don't know who he is either.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a couple of those because, bro, he has so many sound bites in that one video. I'm just trying to enjoy a succulent Chinese dinner. You, sir, get your hand off my penis.
Do you want to talk about
that
internet?
I know you knew yours, you know well.
You want to talk about internet classics? Let's talk about Unforgivable, dude. Unforgivable. So I was talking to my girlfriend.
I'm strong because I watch wrestling. Yeah, I get it. Yep. See, I'm not the only one that understands what's going on in these fucking weirdos' heads. You wrestling weirdos,
dude. Wrestling is a form of entertainment, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like for kids.
Entertainment is all right. So here, all right. Well, this is not going to work.
I mean,
if you don't like anything, I can't win.
You're right. I don't. So I like shit that actually fucking.
So if I was going to give an example
Hold on. I like shit. You say I don't like shit. I like shit that actually is going to make me have to learn something to understand what it is. Like I like to. You know what I like? I like to learn. That's why I get into like quantum physics, quantum mechanics, fucking astrophysics, fucking computers and F1, and like all that shit is shit that like it takes some. You have to actually sit down. If you don't understand something, then you have to actually look it up and like, all right, and then read it and then fucking try to comprehend what it means. And then you have to be able to articulate it to other people. The only way you learn what something is if you understand it enough where I can explain it to somebody else.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I first started working on cars or working with cars. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, for me, I've been doing cars my whole life, or been so I understand. So plus, I have a mechanical mind, so I know if a brake is turning here. And something's happening, this emotion or inertia and some other shit, like it just calculates in my head a different way. Now, I don't do the math of the shit, but I understand the way shit works just automatically. I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, it does. It makes a ton of sense. I mean, it's like me, if I were picking up any controller for any console, no matter what it is, I'm sure, depending on what controller I had in my hand, I know what button would do what.
Well, I mean, they're all the same now.
Yeah, to a degree, but the same could be.
And then you would invert it like a fucking weirdo.
I do play inverted, yes. Yeah. That's just how I play video games. Dude, dude, I cannot play normal.
You cannot fly a plane.
I could try to. Speaking
fly a plane. Of that,
would you want to fly a plane?
Somebody y'all want a donut? Donut.
We want a donut.
Y'all wanted to donate enough money. Hold on, let me see. Where's my thing? RJ, you better not say you have to pee because we're fucking shutting down if you say that.
No. I don't have to pee. That's why I bought this. The whole reason I put my Steelers gear on today was for you because you love the Steelers. You
didn't put it on for me.
I put it on for you to buy this bottle for us to do this podcast in order for us to engage in conversation.
I don't love the Steelers.
That's okay. I do.
So I just found this again. Thank you, TikTok. The other day.
Is this like a flight school?
No.
Okay.
This is, if I can get to it real quick. This is a company that makes scale size P-51 Mustangs. They call it the SW-51. P-51 Mustang, which I talked about before. Mm-hmm. World War II was one of the fastest planes. It was an American plane. Tom Cruise owned one. He actually had it in the last Top Gun. He flew it in that plane that he flew.
Arguably the greatest sequel ever.
Okay. You're missing the point.
I'm listening to you.
That plane that he flew, I think it was at the end, that was a P-51 Mustang. He owns that plane. He works on that plane. Like when he was in that hangar wrenching on it, that's real. So this company makes a modern version of it. It's a little smaller. And I've been wanting to get my pilot's license, but at the same time, guys, I need about $400,000. Here, let me switch it to.
You mean we need $800,000 so I can be a co-pilot?
You can fly in it. You don't. Well, first of all, you get your pilot's license. You can just there's room for 2 people.
Oh, good.
But it's got all modern avionics. It's got carbon fiber everything, and they'll paint it to like however you want it. Actually, I like this original style right here, the one on the left. That's just old school American World War II P-51 Mustang. It's got a modern engine. It's got modern avionics, and I want one, and I want to fly it. So. Give me about $400,000, guys. Go ahead and put it in the chat. You can donate down below, or you can gift us a bunch of subs.
You know what else is better than getting $400K? Getting $405K here, $401K. Yeah, put it that way.
No.
Anyway, to a degree, maybe. Regardless, but we are smart. Jared is smart. I am smart. You people are smart because you're fans.
What do you mean, you people?
When I mean you people, I mean you fans, and when I mean fans, I mean the lab rats, the guys that like Londa, Manny, Epic, Wee Wee, the people that kind of take the time out of their busy Saturday to even for a couple minutes to hang out with us. It makes a world of difference for me and you. It helps our mood. It helps our demeanor. It helps progress the show. It helps us become.
What are you talking about?
I don't.
What did we say the name was going to be?
It was something about you being
preventative maintenance.
Preventive maintenance.
Didn't
That's
we
right.
do one like that before?
Maybe. I don't know, dude. When you have 264 episodes of a podcast and your balls, you got to push around in a wheelbarrow. All right. It's hard to forget the names of some shows sometimes. All right.
I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
He shouldn't have to.
You know what I wanted to talk about. I'm over movies with The Rock because he just came out with that movie with Chris Pratt. Not Chris Pratt.
What, that Santa Claus movie, Red One or something like that?
What Chris? Captain America. What was his name?
It's Chris. Who the fuck is Captain America?
One of the Chris's.
Chris Evans? No.
Yeah. Chris Evans.
Yeah.
So it's Chris Evans, The Rock, and somebody else. People are going to say I'm sexist because I don't remember the woman's name, but there's a woman as a lead in every movie these days, so it's kind of hard to remember.
Sorry.
We're going to get some hate comments on that one.
Yeah, that's okay.
But anyway, so of all the movies that just came back out in digital form, which I watched Gladiator 2.
Did you like it?
Hold on.
All right.
Let me finish one story. Mm-hmm. And then what was the other movie that came out that was really popular everybody wanted to watch?
What, the Wicked movie? The one that I saw?
No, not that one.
Those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head, at least immediately.
There was another movie, but anyway. Oh, Venom.
Venom, yes, that did come out.
Yeah. But it's HD now. So I told you I don't watch these movies until I get it where I get it on HD. So watch Venom. Thought it was good. Now I want to go back and watch the other ones so I can see and compare, because I don't remember the other ones, to be honest. But I don't care about that Red One shit.
I don't either. And I will say this, as a fan of The Rock in general, obviously being a
same
wrestling
here,
fan,
but I don't think I'm a fan anymore because it's like
he's like kind of like the same guy in every movie.
Yeah,
and which to a degree isn't a bad thing. The same could arguably said be about Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
No, well okay. Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold the fucking phone.
Hold on. Hear me out.
What are you? When you hear you out about some outrageous bullshit you just said?
Hold on. I'm not comparing The Rock to Tom Cruise.
No. You said Tom Cruise is the same guy in every movie. Of course, if it's the same franchise, he's the same guy. What are you talking about?
I get that. But
he's not the same guy in fucking Top Gun that he is in fucking Mission Impossible.
I understand he's not.
He's not the same guy in Risky Business that he is in Mission Impossible.
Right,
A Few Good Gentlemen. Or A Few Good Men, I mean.
Shout out to Jack Nicholson, by the way.
Demi Moore? What the fuck are you talking
about? Hold on. I am not comparing their careers in any capacity, because we all know Tom Cruise is up here and The Rock is down here. But I think what I was getting at is, as a fan of The Rock, and if he's in a movie in recent ones, I haven't seen him much, but he tends to play the same guy.
He's just the big tough guy.
Yeah, the tough
just
guy.
like Batista.
Yeah, like Batista.
Batista plays the same fucking guy every time.
Well, I guess Drax does fall in that category, obviously.
That's why he wanted to get away from it. And that's why he lost weight, because he doesn't want to be that guy. But I'm like, hey, bro, you came from wrestling, just like John Cena. Now, the only thing John Cena can do now is comedies. He's not going to be able to do a fucking serious movie ever again.
No, it's because it's John Cena, obviously.
Yeah, but he's not. He wasn't a comedic person.
No, that I understand.
In wrestling, he was a serious guy in wrestling.
But the comparison I think I was trying to make is like, hey, you got The Rock, who's, obviously globally known, who's in every big budget movie lately. And you could not, and I don't even, now that I say it out loud, I don't even say like Tom Cruise, but like certain actors in general, it's like when you see them, it's like, hey, this guy's great, but he's basically like, yeah, you say the tough guy every movie or whatever it is.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Oh, that's another good example.
Although he's been trying to do more recently, he's been trying to get more serious roles.
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons I think I grew up loving Jim Carrey as much as I did, because I still find him to be probably one of the best comedic minds ever. But he has made some films that it's like, oh shit, dude, this guy's really
he's not a comedian anymore.
Yeah, well, not anymore, no. But just when I see stuff like that,
now he's just a artist. He's a straight up artist.
Yeah, he's just fucking Jim Carrey.
Speaking of that, I got to get this thought out of my head. I saw this thing recently. There's this whole thing with Drake and Kendrick Lamar and fucking 50 Cent and all these people that Drake hates and whatever, blah, 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 blah. I remember watching a thing where he was on somebody's stream. I think it was XQC. He's a streamer.
Okay.
Big streamer from Canada, I think. And he was on there years ago, and he was like, yeah, he was talking to some chick, and he was like, yeah, I do music. I make music. And I started thinking in my head, I'm like, that's interesting that usually musicians or people that are like at that level call themselves artists.
Yeah.
I'm an artist, which most artists, they kind of, they have to get rid of their creative whatever that's inside them through whatever means something tells them.
Yeah.
Whether it be music or painting or comedy or whatever other art. Shit, podcasting at this point.
I got you.
Because there's definitely an art to this shit.
Oh, dude, there's no doubt in my mind.
And there's a lot of fucking podcasts like that fucking Hawk Tua bitch.
Yeah.
Like, if any of you motherfuckers that watch this podcast fucking watch Hawk Tua, then, like, bro, just don't even watch us no more, because we at least try to fucking bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying?
I also think when it comes to spectrum, I often think
we know you're on the spectrum. We're not asking about your autism, though.
I wish I wasn't like me. Anyway, but I actually tend to, to my credit, and I will toot my own horn, I actually tend to think about this show more than Jared gives me credit for, because one, being the co-host and everything, and is actually a big responsibility for me. One, because I know how dedicated he is to doing this and the things that he attempts to do to make progress in his life. And then me being, regular Joe Blow schmo, going to work every day. And I have some time for myself, but I choose to use it in other manners. And so when
bumping his bud.
No, I don't do that. It's bad for you.
I do it every day.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's bad for you. Stop doing that. God's watching.
It's not bad for you. What? God's watching?
God's watching.
Do you think, as big as this universe is, that God actually gives a fuck what you're doing?
I think he cares what you're doing in your heart. Maybe not what you're doing in... Because, put it this way.
So, me just experiencing natural human things, which was probably the reason, if you believe in God, that he put us here in the first place, to experience a different way of living in this universe. Do you not think he's like, hey, bro, live it up.
I get that. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with, I can't believe we're talking about this, but I'm okay with that. But I think what...
So what are you not okay with?
So I think what is not okay, and it's
you
not
didn't even
okay-
go to church. Your church is fucking hard times and watching the fucking Steelers at 4:30 tomorrow. That's what your church is.
Well, maybe
So
I'll be going
I don't want to
to
hear any of
maybe
your
I'll be going to terror
God's
somewhere.
watching.
Well, first of all, he's watching over the Steelers is what he's doing.
He was a fat Faison liar.
No, he's there. Trust me. Tomorrow's the East Side versus the West Side, so it's all right. All right. Anyway, no, what to my point is what I'm saying is that when you like, fuck, I can't believe we're talking about this.
Look,
When
man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
when you do stuff like that on a, I'm not saying it's not okay. Like, first and foremost, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not okay to have fun.
What are you saying, RJ?
I'm saying it is not okay to be consumed by it. Be consumed by images or texts or whatever that is constantly putting you in that state. You gotta be, you want to talk about having discipline? That's having discipline. All right.
So RJ is trying to say he doesn't jack off, guys.
I do. But
And there we have it.
however,
So every time you've been lying.
no.
God damn, I've been around a lot of liars these days. What's going on?
There's nothing happening. Nothing at all. My point is,
What do you jack off to?
It's what kind of question? Well, I mean a lot of stuff. But
What's your favorite porn?
what's my favorite porn? Shit. I haven't watched it in almost a year. As crazy as that sounds, swear to God. If I had to guess, or pick,
You got carpet burns from on your dick
what from like
From them
chasing?
gloves.
Like what
from them
chafing?
gloves.
I don't beat off with my gloves on.
You
I
could,
can't believe that's a soundbite. Don't make it one, by the way.
oh, it is.
Dude,
It is.
dude, that's a great soundbite.
I can't beat off with my gloves on.
Yeah, dude, make that a soundbite, please. But no. You just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's like a personal thing. You just do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, if you do it every day, all day, it's not good for you. It's just not good for you.
I will tell you this. There has been studies that have shown that people who release, however you release, 21 or more times a month
Yeah, prostate cancer.
have less likelihood of getting prostate
That's
cancer.
great, dude. I've got 435 years ahead of me, so I'm not worried about it.
For what?
So what I'm saying is that I don't have to worry about 21 days. I've got 437 years to worry about, so I'm good. That means I beat off, or did beat off a lot when I was younger. Put it that way.
Yeah, but it's not accumulative. It's
That's the way I'm viewing it right now.
Yeah, well, sir,
sir,
that's not how it works.
I don't care how it works.
You
Jared.
have to get that shit out of you. You can't fucking hold that shit in.
Yeah, you can. It's tough though. It's tough. I did it the longest I've done it. No bullshit,
You can't, bro. You can't keep that inside.
dude. It's hard. No.
Pause.
No pun intended. But seriously, it's
I get it. I don't care about this shit though, dude.
you do because you do. Don't lie to me. No. So there have been big spans
Emotional damage.
where I was like, fuck it, like I'm just not gonna do it. And you're right. There are those, and you know what the hard part about it is? Oh my god, I can't. Oh, god. It's just. Do you know what the hard part about it is, though?
I agree, Londa.
Yeah.
He keeps bringing it up.
What?
He said, "Can we talk about something besides RJ fucking masturbating?"
I'm not masturbating. I am not. I am not. And I'm not telling you that's what I do. I'm just saying, like,
There's a lot of fucking weird shit going on. Like, what are you doing with your hands? Put your hands down.
I'm putting my hands down.
Gloveless sleeves. That's why you got the special. Look, show them your gloves. That's why you got that special skin. No, the other side. Yeah, the palm. Yeah, special fucking action ready fucking texture.
Get a little bit of lubriderm on that motherfucker. Like,
All right.
Let's be adults because we are adults. We are smart gentlemen. We are adult people. And boy, oh boy, do we have something cool coming for you guys. I haven't told Jared yet.
Oh, my God.
But
I hate when he, like, does this surprise shit. Like, I'm supposed to fucking... Because if he announces it on the show, which means that we kind of have to do it, which he never does anything that he says he's going to do either way. But sleep it a little louder next time.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I'm curious of what you say, because, again, you probably haven't thought through the logistics of any of this, but go ahead.
And to Jared's credit, which I kind of say a lot on this show, and probably...
Just get to your point.
My point is that we here, Jared Lee, Richard J., the Mad Scientist Lab Podcast, William Shatner, are going to be joined shortly here in the next few weeks.
Don't say no.
A very special guest.
Don't fucking say anything because, again, I don't believe it's confirmed. But I don't even know who you're talking about. But don't announce anything like that. That is, without running it past me, is crazy.
Well, I also think I want to surprise you at the same time, like kind of thing. Like that's the way my brain works. I'm like, oh hey, this is cool. I was like, hey, let's surprise Jared, and then I stop right there, and then I go eat my fucking my little potatoes.
Surprises are.
Yeah, I know you.
When it comes to doing, it's not even about that. It's like when it comes to doing the show, it's like it's not really surprise worthy type of thing. We got to kind of have an idea of, unless it's just like some random cool 100% person that I'm cool with, then that's the only way. But then you're going to ruin the surprise by telling everybody now. So what do you mean?
Nobody knows it. Nobody knows anything. I said the next couple of weeks. It could be next week. It could be the week after that.
Oh my God!
Don't worry.
I'm already afraid.
Don't be afraid, and you shouldn't be afraid because you are.
I have a feeling I already know who it is.
You are listening to the 264th episode,
and I'm not having no flat Earth battles right now
of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. No. We don't do that. We're adults. We're Steelers fans here on this show. So we want to thank you guys for joining us every week where you get your podcasts. That is
I'm not a Steelers fan.
Yeah, that is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Please catch us every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube. And the most important one, the live one.
Hey, Epic, fuck you.
6:30 p.m.-ish here on Twitch every Saturday night. Dude, we are the Saturday night main event. Jared Lee, Richard J.
Actually, more of the preliminary card. Because now everybody's going to go out and actually do stuff. But go ahead. And we're also, it's Monday. Like, it'll be Monday when they get this. Most people don't really watch on Twitch. Matter of fact, I'm going to unpublish it when I get home, so they won't be able to watch it.
Don't do that.
What do you mean?
I don't want you to do that.
I want them to go to the YouTube.
Well, if that's what you want, I'm okay with that. But
the fuck, I've been doing it. What are you talking about?
I know that. I don't want you to not, like, dude, what if
if they're not here, here's the thing. The Twitch thing, again, if you're not here live, you miss out on whatever the fuck happens. Whatever shenanigans, something may get edited out fucking in the YouTube shit. By being here with the Twitch, you get exclusive live content. So you don't get to see it off that, or other than that.
All right.
Like, that's period. And matter of fact, people here support monetarily. They don't support anywhere else monetarily. So the people here definitely get. I owe it to them to unpublish it because they give. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, dude, if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me.
You get an incentive to be here live just by being here.
Well, I'm glad we're
here. As opposed to the Monday morning show, you're going to get a little bit more edited. We might fucking move some shit around. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest incentive is to be here live. Be a part of the chat.
Be a part of the chat. Be a part of the culture. Be a part of the fucking ever-growing train that just keeps going down the track. That is the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Thank you for listening to episode 264 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared Lee and RJ. We will see you guys next week. We are getting closer to the holidays, so please be safe.
All right.
All right.
Indiana Jones is too big of a game. Bye.
Oh my
So
God!
hard,
No.
You won't see nothing ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
The merit scientist lab.